So this is by Unity, and it's called Entanglement. It's a border background. Love it, and especially love that you could take the middle pieces out of this, so you could just, if you like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss this, stamp this, right? You could take the little what do you call these? Spiders, momentary, and you don't have, so they can, you know, be on their own. And then this, you can stamp it. Once again, you can stamp it in black on white. You can stamp it on white. You can stamp it with white on black, or any other color. You can stamp it rainbow color on any color. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, traditional colors. You could go crazy. They have so many cute samples online for this stamp, and I like that I like that there's so many different spider webs in here. There's this one here that looks very Centangle kind of. There's another one that's very rough, like primitive. I like them, and some of them are scaled up, some of them are very minute with little, you know, lines. It's just a cool stamp. I haven't used it yet, but I am going to use it now. And the best way to use some of these stamps, this stamp, is with a stamping block or a stamping positioner, so that you can put, you know, stamp it more than once if you need to. Another way to do it is just to put it on your surface like this, and then put ink on it, and then bring your paper, you know, bring your paper to it, and then do this. If you already have your paper cut to size, then you could get another sheet of paper, like a regular copy paper or printer paper, and put it over it to protect your hands from getting any ink, and then just do this. Now, I saw a lot of the YouTubers and stuff like that using what would I call it, like stamping pressure tools on their stamp positioners. And I went and I looked at some of them. Some of them are really pretty, but they were expensive. They were like in the $10 to $15 range, and I'd rather spend $10 to $15 on another stamp than that kind of a tool. So I went and just got a simple 9.99 cents at the dollar store. One of these well, what do you call it? Erasers. This one happens to be a dry eraser bowl one, and this works perfect. I mean, I use this on my stamping platform, the Tim Holtz one, and it works perfect, and it works in this case too. And so if you don't want to use your hands, you can use this, and it applies pressure to the whole stamp. So I use this, and it's so inexpensive that it's you know, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to go get some gold embossing powder, and we'll try to do this with gold and see what happens. Okay, I know I'm gonna use gold embossing powder. Can you believe it? I'm gonna put these back in there for later use, but I don't know, people. The things I do for you. I have 2 panels here. They came out pretty cool. Not much to report. Embossing powder has been used for many years. Most people know what it's like. So let's cut the panels down. So you can now the panels themselves measure 4, just a little bit over 4 1/4 by a little over 5 1/2. So we can do a nice A2 panel by die cutting using a nice die cut frame. And once again, I use the double wonky stitched, and there I have a really nice frame for that. Let's do it with the other one. Actually, let's do one with a smaller one, so we could get a border. So we'll do it with this is just a dotted one. Not a stitch, but a dotted one. And we'll do it like that. So we have 2 panels that we can use. So the first panel, oops, card falling over. We can use as is. The smaller panel, we can mat it on black for a black and white panel. And we can die cut with black. So we can do something like this. See, mat that on that, and this one can just go directly onto a card base. Let me grab a card base up here. And it could go just directly onto a card base. So them a little different. So the one that I did in an A2 size, I didn't back it against anything. I just put it into a card, an A2 size card, without any, because it's completely A2. I used the Boo from this Paper Tray Ink, Paper Tray Ink die set. You get 3 dies, 3 dies in here. The Boo is a really good size. The Happy Halloween is a good size. I used that on the other one. And then you get Trick or Treat is the other one. It's in here. Trick or Treat, and it's separate, Trick or Treat. So you get 2 words. So which is nice because I have this Trick or Treat from Pretty Pink Page, which is nice because it's in a different font. So I try not to repeat stuff that's in the same font, but this one allows you to where's the or? Allows you to put it, to die cut it and then arrange it in a straight row, or die cut it straight from the paper if you wanted to use it, cut it right into the paper in a row, as opposed to that one, which you may have to just, or something like this, which you may have to use it complete, because it's joined. So this is nice that it's not joined. So I got the Boo here, and I got the Happy Halloween here. And in both cases, I backed the paper, the glitter paper, with double adhesive, double stick adhesive, so that it would be easy to adhere it to the card panel. And then for the little bat, that is an I.O. bat. And it is, here's the bat. And let me see if I can find the sleeve that it comes in. Here it is. And that is, it's just called bat, and it's D-I-E, as in die, and then it's 848/J as in John. So he's a cute little bat. He's stitched, his wings are all stitched, so there's a lot of dimension in him, so I really like him. And I did him out of purple, since there's no other color shown in the card. I wanted just a nice color, glitter purple. This glitter paper is a lot thinner than this glitter paper. This glitter paper is harder, thicker. And when I put these onto the card, the black paper is A2 size. This one is 1/8 of an inch all around, less than A2 size, but I tipped them so that they're not straight on. So, and I trimmed the extra that was over the edges of the black paper. So that's it. And then I will finish the insides when I get ready to send them out closer to Halloween, depending on who I send them to. So those are my cards. I think I managed to stick close to the inspiration piece that I wanted to. Keeping the gold, the gold, I'm having problems finding words, but not finding glitter because there's still a ton of glitter all around me. Spider webs against the white background. So, and that kind of was the inspiration piece that I went with this time around.